Hi friends, it's Polly from Horacio Printing. I hope you're having a wonderful day. In this video, I want to show you guys how I set up my vertical weekly layout. So our vertical is the layout that we've had since the very beginning, since 2015. And you can get them in either a black cover or a white marble cover. And what's great about these planners is they have these beautiful gold tabs inside, so you can flip easily to the month and find your place really simple. So I'm going to show you how I set up the vertical planner, how I get my week set up, how I get my to-do list and all of that in our black marble. That's the one I'll be showing as an example. But before I do that, I want to go over some of my top goals for planning in the system that I use. So every week, I actually set aside time on Sunday nights to look at my whole week at a glance. So I take that time to sit down and just kind of look at what I'm doing this week. I'll flip back and forth from the month and just kind of write everything in. Sometimes I'll, sync up stuff that I have with my Google Calendar, any invitations people have sent me or meetings, and I'll be sure to write them in my planner. I also like to flip forward to the beginning of the planner where I have written down my priorities. So who I'm becoming in all areas of my life and what are the things I'm really trying to make time for, so I can be sure to add those into my week. So that's my big tip. My second tip is to batch things together, to find similar tasks and get them done together under a overarching goal. So for example, right now I'm doing all my filming, and the purpose of doing all these films together is to get all of my resources done from our resource page for you guys. So instead of just doing one video here and one video there, I like to try to do a whole afternoon of filming. That just really helps with saving time. The same thing with creative writing. I'll do all my editing, writing at one time when I know my mind's going to be the sharpest. So hopefully that helps you. Like maybe you have specific things with housework or homework or things with your job or meal prepping, for example, on Sundays to help save time during the week. So batching things together is a great way to be more productive in your planning. So now I'm going to dive in and show you how I like to set up the vertical layout. So let's dive into our 2019 Black Marble Vertical Planner. So I'm going to pop forward to January. This is our month at a glance. And here is our week at a glance. And what I really love about this particular layout is you have a little more space for your plans for each day. We also have a dot grid built into the layout, so that helps you to create lines or just write straight whenever you're filling in your day. I also love that it has a section down here for weekly intentions, so you can set your intentions for the week. And like all of our planners, we have a verse featured in the corner just to encourage you throughout your week. So here is an example weekly layout that I did in the vertical planner. Of course, all of our planners come with this bookmark so you can keep your place for the week. I'll just remove that for now. And my favorite pins to use inside of the weekly, inside of our planners is these Stadler tripless fine liners. I got these on Amazon, but you can get them at any, craft or stationery store. So this is how I like to do it. You, of course, do not have to do it just like me. This is just how I like to do it. I like to draw a line across designating specific times. So I have a line for my early morning to just kind of separate what I'm doing in the early morning with my coffee and so Bible study. And then I have a line through the middle that designates noon. And then I have a line here at the bottom designating 5 o'clock. So that just kind of helps me make a general breakup of my day. So I have all of my early morning plans, my mid-morning plans, my afternoon plans, and then my evening plans. And like I said before, I really like to batch things together, like writing time, filming time, working on taxes, whatever that is, so that I can save time and be more productive versus trying to do all the things and check my email and check social media. It's really great to batch those things together. For this week, I wrote down my weekly intentions to be present and just to love well. On this side, I've got my major to-dos for the week. So I have them in a nice little list here, and I use the dot grid to draw these perfect squares in a row. That's another great thing about the dot grid is you can design perfect squares to do habit tracking and things like that. So the last thing I wanted to show you is, let's say you have a really busy Monday coming up and there's not enough space here for your entire Monday. And maybe you just use the planner as more of your schedule, but you have a huge day. So what I like to do is I supplement and use the daily notepad. I fill this out once a day for my big days. I do it around 5 o'clock. And here's an example of one of these filled out. So at the top, this is what I do. I like to put Monday is a new day. So I write down what it is, that way I know what day it is, and sometimes I'll put the date over here. And then I write down my top 3 things I have to get done. This just helps me simplify in my mind and go into my next day with a clear head of what are the 3 things I need to get done in order to make tomorrow a success. Then I like to spend some time decorating. I'll usually color in the sun and moon and stars. And then I'll design my morning, my afternoon, and my evening. One of the most important things I can tell you here is to make time to relax, make time to check your emails, make time to do the things that you actually do during your day, and give that space. Like if you know you need to take a break and go get coffee, schedule that. If you know you need to call your mom every day, schedule that. That way, you're not overbooking yourself and being unrealistic with what you can accomplish in one day, and you're creating a day that you actually want to get up and live. So, you know, and just creating a day that excites you to wake up for. That's the whole point of the daily notepad, and you can fasten it in with like a paper clip right into your planner and take it with you. If you want to leave your planner at home and just take this in your purse, that's super great. Or you can put this right in the front pocket there. So that is the vertical layout. I hope this tutorial was helpful for you. If you have any questions at all, feel free to email us at hi@HoracioPrinting.com. We would love to hear from you. You can also send us a message on Instagram or connect with us through that platform. And just remember, every time you purchase with Horacio Printing, we donate 10% of the purchase to A21, which is an amazing nonprofit that's fighting human trafficking globally. So thank you so much for your support. Be sure to check them out on Instagram as well and see what they're doing, because it's absolutely amazing. Have a wonderful day. Bye guys.